You know, I must say, this area looks simply gorgeous. Salutations everyone, it's Willingness 240. Welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time we took down the Runeblade himself and stole his job. He got the pink slip and we're the new hire, baby. But you may ask, or you may find yourself asking, who specifically is the new hire? Well, I put some thought into it, and I figure it's easier to learn while you're younger, and our youngest party member is Tressa. She's gonna be our first post-game job person. That, and she, while her elemental attack actually drops a few points there, it's still excellent, and her physical attack is still good, and just all of her other stats this really just helps her because she's pretty all around with her stats. Additionally, she works as a sort of support with being a scholar and having her fire, ice, and lightning. She's getting all of those here as well. In addition to wind, well, she already had wind, and then darkness and light with the runes. Or so I assume, at the very least. I will continue in that assumption for as long as I dang well please. She's a Runelord, baby. Heck yeah. From there, we're gonna have her learn some skills. I don't know how many she can learn, because, gosh dang, it's 2,000 right off the bat. Okay, so we got weapons that use their attacks with will deal additional lightning damage for 3 turns, and then wind, dark, light. And skills that normally target yourself alone will target your allies as well. That seems pretty freaking awesome, honestly. Let's do that one first. And then the 2,000 price remains. That's good. That's not absurd yet. Let's go lightning. It's just classic. Learned a new skill. Wind is a bit redundant. Let's go for dark, and then light, and now wind. Now we need 5,000 again, because of course, but Balugar's Blade. Divine skill, deal damage from each of the 6 elements to a single foe. So it's going to be essentially like the move he had in the fight himself. Like, I'm gonna break your immersion for a moment here. It's been over a month since I recorded the last episode, and I still remember that freaking boss fight. That's how memorable that nightmare was. It was like an hour long, jeez. But, you know, it was good. I liked it. Gosh dang, I want Balugar's Blade. Tressa, you better get 2,400 JP in like 2 seconds. Let's go to the support skills. So we got some new ones here. I mean, SP Saber, I don't see myself not using that. And Hang Tough is just so good. Elemental Augmentation's also good. Gain augmented elemental attack and defense in battle. Gain increased physical and elemental attack when suffering from a status ailment. Upon taking damage from a foe, gain an amount of SP equal to 1% of damage taken. Elemental and physical attack strength will be swapped with one another. I don't think I want to do that. Oh man, I like reducing the rate of random encounters, but we want all the JP we can get. So let's go for... honestly, Dauntless sounds the coolest here. I don't know about Elemental Edge. I might give it a shot some other time. But being real here, why would we walk right back through this dungeon? We've already been here, forget that. Okay. All things considered, let us look for a new shrine to Just not the Shrine of the Healer. Shrine of the Lady of Grace. It's on the way to Wellspring. I don't... We've been there before. I don't want to... Gosh dang it, let's find out. Well... Why the heck not? I have no doubt we've been there before now that I think about it. But, who knows? I mean, worst case scenario, I can just cut most of this out. And you guys can be like, oh, well that was 5 seconds of my life I'll never get back. Whereas for me, it's a significantly longer amount of time. However, you will probably want to bear with me with this one, because this is our debut with Tressa as a Runelord, and wow, that's quite an outfit. She looks like a DC Comics superhero. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's do, you chaps seem weak to, well, I mean, I guess one of you is weak to win, so let's just do that.
I am ready.
Primrose, you wanna go for... I don't even know what you do these days, just like Night Ode.
Night Ode.
It's damage.
Bring your shade.
Physical attack is crap, so why even acknowledge that it exists?
I'll do my best.
And Olivia, ironically, you have, as the cleric, you have a better physical attack stat than Primrose does, so that's that. Cyrus, you can go to Holy Light just cause.
Light to chase the darkness.
My turn.
Standard Impale, because I want to check out this Runelord effect. So you are weak. Yeah, okay, we got ourselves a Wind Lance here. I want to see. Does this count as a double weakness exploit? A man can dream. Holy crap!
I am ready.
A man can dream. What just happened? I did what? What was that?
Now, what next?
I'm gonna level with you here. I debated learning what the Runelord class really did, so that I wouldn't seem like an idiot going into the video, and also so I could give a better impression of, so that I could allow for a better style of demonstration for you guys. So if you jumped into the game, I could give a good detailed explanation of the Runelord class that you're not going to get until after you already beat the main game. It's a bit weird now I think about it, but then, you know, I could give a detailed explanation and actually sound like a legitimately pretty smart guy who knows his stuff. I was like, I could do that, or I could do what I did with the rest of the game, just go in blind and see how it goes.
I am ready.
And, I gotta say, I'm pretty dang glad I decided to go with the latter option. Because, granted, I can't say this from an unbiased standpoint, but I think my reaction was pretty solid, and I can guarantee you it was 100% genuine. Oh my gosh.
I'll do my best.
I hope the runes are that awesome all the time, and it's not just because we're fighting horribly underleveled enemies.
What is the logical course of action?
I'm also curious as to why I'm even fighting these guys instead of running away, but we got a pretty decent GAP from the last battle, if I'm not mistaken, so I guess I can just roll with the punches and live with it.
I am ready.
Also, it's been a long time since I've played me some Octopath Traveler, and this game is sweet. I'm not going to mention that too much, though, because if you watched the previous episode right before this, you're just like, I don't care, I saw the last episode 2 seconds ago, and I'm bored. You suck at life. In which case, wow, that's rude. And, goodbye. My gosh. I don't think that's gonna get old. My goodness, I'm loving this Runelord class. Oh no. Primrose, I don't want you to die, but I'm also feeling kinda lazy. So I'm not gonna heal you. Logically, I think Cyrus should be able to wipe him up now with a fireball, probably. Should have gone for the firestorm if I wanted it to be instantaneous, but whatever.
What is the logical course of action?
I still think that animation looks nothing like a fireball. If anything, it should be called fire breath. Cyrus is basically Bowser. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay, let's go for that healing, please. Cyrus is more SP because he just leveled up. Tressa's HP, holy crap! Does she still have? Okay, I gotta check this real quick. Does she have some boost in her HP, an insane amount? 1,000? Okay. Okay. 3,700's a bit insane. Shrine of the Lady of Grace. Now the moment of truth. That it's all been a waste of time. Yep, sure enough. We can see whatever text was prepared for this moment. You return, traveler. But alas, I have no more to teach you. Ah, yes. Flavor text at its finest. Goodness. Shrine of the Warbringer. Now that is a post-game shrine if I've ever seen one. And that's where we're going. And I have seen a post-game shrine before. You all should know. Unless you skip the last, like, 2 videos. It's kind of weird having Primrose be our leader. And also, I'm surprised I haven't switched out the party at all. But I guess it's too late. Oh my gosh! Little did we know we were 1 inch away from being attacked. Or from attempting to sate our own bloodlust and attacking first, apparently. Let's go for that wind rune. It looks useful again.
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus, I'm pretty dang sure Blizzard's the logical course of action. Everyone's weak to it.
I'm ready.
Primrose has an obvious one here.
Bring your shade.
Well then.
Ophelia can show off her archery skills by hitting the giant frog standing right in front of her.
Knighthood, bring your
That
shade.
takes skill.
I will not be defeated.
Cyrus, buddy old pal, you wanna... The logical option, once again, is Blizzard, but I kinda wanted to save the break for Tressa doing it, to show off that... But I mean, we saw it the other time when it highlighted both Lance and Wind, when she was gonna attack someone who's weak to Wind, that it clearly has an effect. So, I believe they actually have to do a physical attack in order to have it followed up on them, right? Yep. Well, good to know. Does it have to be a standard attack, though? So, like, this is some necessary testing things we need to know here.
I'm ready.
Also, thanks for the help.
My turn now.
Tressa, you've got a physical attacking skill somewhere, don't you? You really don't. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So I guess we doesn't even matter.
How's that?
Apparently, it really doesn't even matter. Didn't even get to see the Runelord special effect with the rune. He's just like, oh, he died to the pittance of damage you dealt. It's all good. Oh! Okay.
Time to teach you a lesson.
I just noticed the shrine was south of where we are, but oh my goodness, we got a chubby Kate. We cannot miss this crap merchant. Get over here. Sure. Thanks, bud. Yeah, sounds about right. The very first turn! No! If it weren't for the JP grinding, I would have fled too.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Future self,
What to do?
can you help a man out? And just cut this out. I'm sad.
I am ready.
Here I
Oh!
I will not be defeated.
Okay, no, it just deals immense damage just because it freaking can. Rune Blade, baby. I'm liking the Runelord class. There's no arguing with it.
How is that?
Treasure what the crap?
I've done
Oh
my
my
research.
gosh.
Let's do this.
You would stand in the way of my beloved treasure, you thugs.
Feel the power.
You bet Tressa's augments will affect the whole party. The Primrose, I don't even know what you do, just double shank the frog. Also, all 4 enemies go before we go again. Let's see how this plays out. Okay. Not particularly eventful. I didn't think it would be. It's not like we're in a boss fight, gosh dang. That Runelord fight, man, they made us work for this job. One heck of an interview, if I do say so myself.
Attempt this and I shall reign.
I am ready. Knighthood, bring your shade.
I was planning on utilizing the transfer rune, and then doing the icy rune, so that everyone could get the special effect of it, but now it's just too late.
You got more than you bargained for.
It makes me a little sad. Need a tougher fight in order to utilize those kinds of strats. Here's my gosh dang trick. When Soulstone large, that was worth it. Also, I saw that other treasure chest in the distance, gosh dang it. To the left. Oh.
May I have
Tressa, I want your skill decreasing the amount of random encounters back. I'm dying on the inside. Future self, you know what to do. Help a man out.
the moonlight? The show is over.
Well, at least Tressa already went up like 1,000 JP. I will admit it's been beneficial for that, if nothing else. That's just the way to leave, isn't it? What's this dungeon? Refuge Ruins. Pretty sure I didn't discover these before, so, foreshadowing. It is a level 50 recommended dungeon, though. That's basically That means there's 2 level 50 recommended dungeons in this area. That seems kind of crazy. But at the same time, while we are going job hunting, you know what, screw it, we're already here. We're going dungeon exploring, baby. Got a healing grade medium right off the bat, that's a good sign.
Step right up.
And a new enemy, that's an even gooder sign.
I'm ready.
River Frog King the Second. He's got a nice horn and like a wing on his helmet. I don't know what's going on here, and I'm not gonna pretend that I do. Let's just go for the sword attack, and that'll be that. Now, Cyrus, I'm thinking. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Just analyze, honestly. Dark, okay. Primrose can work with
My
that.
turn now.
Tressa, I think this is finally our lengthy enough battle.
Field of power. My turn now.
Now, Ophelia, they seem to have a distaste for wind, as it were.
What is the logical course of action?
So let us push their buttons. Although Cyrus really can't, so he's just gonna analyze. Oh, you piece of crap.
My turn now.
I wish this was like Final Fantasy, and you could just hit your own party member to wake them up. Huh. I wish this game, that's basically a throwback to the olden days of Final
Let's
Fantasy,
do this.
was like Final Fantasy. Good job, me. Wind rune on everybody! God bless us, everyone! Ooh, eye for an eye, baby. Oh gosh! He just got murdered on his own freaking turn! Oh, that was glorious. Oh my goodness. Cyrus is gonna smack you with a staff and you're gonna hate it. Boom! Oh boy, I think I've found my new favorite job, everybody. Can I find this job in the real world too, please? It's freaking awesome. What's a gadoosh?
April morning.
What the crap is going on? I may crack up too easily, but gosh dang it. What happened? He attacked Primrose and she was like, You're done? And then she just freaking wrecked him. He got obliterated on his own turn. Oh gosh darn it.
I've done my research on you.
I'm ready.
Oh my gosh, I want to see that again. Can we just, instead of going on for the video, can we just put that last part on repeat for like 30 minutes straight?
Well then.
Well, I advise you to gather all the strength you can muster, but... Or I would, if it would get you anywhere.
What is the logical course of action?
Now freeze.
I'm ready.
That looks like a perfect opportunity for a good old-fashioned HP thief to miss once and then become crap.
Here I go.
Tressa, dear lass, an ice rune would be most appreciated.
What is the logical course of action?
To smack him with a staff.
I'll do my best.
Then for Ophelia to maybe even kill this guy, honestly. Holy crap. Holy crap! Oh, you're dead, fool. You're dead. Goodbye. Oh, it looks like physical skills are affected by it too. They're all showing the ice dagger. Not that he'll live to see it anyway.
The show.
Oof. So what do you know? Those guys, those frog kings actually can do some real freaking damage. The thing that saved Ophelia was that good old merchant skill, allowing her to take a heavy hit and not die in one shot. It all worked out, and then we killed him. So I consider that good in my book.
Time to teach you a lesson.
My turn now.
Oh, you guys aren't even Frog King. Oh, you're all Frog King the seconds. Never mind. Let's go Wind Rune. We could go Dark Rune. Let's bring the edge.
I am ready.
Bring the edge to my edge.
Bring your shade.
You know, like the edge of a blade. In case you missed that. Because everyone loves a joke after it's been explained. Don't you know? This smack 'em Cyrus can't really do much. Oh wait, they actually are weak to staves. Huh. I stand corrected. And Ophelia, you can honestly just abuse the crap out of that.
What to do?
And I guess Tressa can just stab him. And then he dies.
I am ready.
It's like the frickin' plague. I've been saying frick a lot this episode. I should probably calm down. All things considered. I'm just having a real good time. Oh, this class, this job is so much crazier than I ever imagined. And for a moment there I was kind of sad because I was going to have to revive Primrose, but nope, I don't.
What to do?
Well, Tressa, you see here, I keep forgetting you have a sword now. You also don't have the sword equipped, so you have, like, the crappiest attack stat with it. I should rectify that after this fight. Whoops.
What is the logical course of action?
Smack him with a staff. Twice. Primrose is at steel health, albeit not much.
The show is over.
Tressa's over 4,000 JP already, baby. I'm getting excited. None of your active party members can open this chest. Huh. Do we seriously need Therion for that? Is that a mechanic? Have purple chests been a thief exclusive thing this entire game and I haven't known because Therion was the main character, so he was always in the party? This is way too late in episode for me to be finding this out. Gosh dang it, now I'm sad because I found out there are treasure chests I can't open. Perhaps not. Okay. So, it would seem that bridges are not safe. Imagine that. So we're going to greatly restore some SP to Ophelia and to Cyrus. See if we can make it over to that treasure chest that belongs to us. The sense of danger is overwhelming, but we are certain we wish to proceed.
We'll stop you here and now.
I hope. And despite being a boss fight, named Gigantus, he has the standard battle theme. I'm not complaining, it's a good theme. Just saying, poor dude got neglected. Developers were like, oh yeah, you know, he's a boss fight. And I was like, and they whisper like, not really.
My turn now.
Poor guy. That being said, let's go for that transfer rune.
My turn.
Evil. Let's summon Usher one last time. He picked a more apt attack than I ever expected. Holy... Okay. Okay. No. Oh. For a big guy, you sure got some moves avoiding those dagger strikes. Ice rune.
Now, what next?
Cyrus, buddy old pal, would you supply a healing grape medium to your dearest friend Ophelia?
Well then.
Now let's go for that ice lance. Hey, Usher!
I am ready.
Oh, this guy scares me. Shackle Foe seems appropriate for 8 turns, please. I don't want to see that attack stat ever again, unless it's on me. Tressa go in for the Felgen's Bounty? Is that? Nah. Just standard. Quadruple Lance Strike, Bow Strike, Axe Strike. I don't want to find out what he's weak to before we go into that. Darn it.
Now, what next?
Well, Cyrus, you seem like a lad who is well adept at analyzing your enemies. Okay, Bow Strike, of course. I had a
I'll do
feeling.
my best. Bring about the miracle of healing.
Go for that heal more. Hopefully that, yeah, it's enough to get Tressa out of her red state, so she should be able to survive whatever comes next. Goodbye, Usher. It was nice knowing you.
My turn
And
now.
there goes Cyrus. Okay. Tressa, honestly, you could get away with one of these, but I want to see the ice damage on him while he's broken.
I
Exactly.
am ready.
Oh my goodness. Now, if we can just revive dear Cyrus.
I'll do my best.
Feel you can go for the quadruple lance poke. Followed by the actually scary thing.
I am ready.
And unfortunately, the rune is already over. Let's go for Moonlight Waltz.
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus has his Ice Wind.
I'll do my best.
Ophelia, we know what you want. And heck, the winds killed the alligator.
I've grown more able.
Cyrus, you're just making fun of me now. That's rude. Is that like a pixel in between where your EXP is and where the end of the bar is? Cyrus, that's rude. That's like the RPG equivalent of waving your middle finger at me. We get the enchanted rod, and I remembered that I said I was gonna get a freaking real sword. Dragon Saber is very tempting. It's probably the single most tempting thing we have. Other than Werner's sword, but that's Ulbrich's. Even though it's got great elemental attack, and that directly affects what would be great on Trestle. I'm now sad. Anyway, let's go for that Dragon Saber, because it's sweet. And, much better than that makeshift sword. Oh, and the axe, too? Really? Seriously? What have I been doing? The Rune Hatchet's exceptionally tempting. Lizard King's axe is, interesting. 408 versus 316. Let's go Lizard King. Yeah. I think the key here is we want to keep a balance between physical and elemental attack. Oh, and I'm feeling dang good about how Tressa's looking. As always. And we made it. I believe that was about halfway through the Refuge Ruins, and I feel pretty dang good about our progress so far. So next time on Octopath Traveler, we finish exploring the Refuge Ruins, and finally make true on my promise to go head to another shrine. See you guys then.